students, now we are moving on interjection. So what is interjections? An interjection is a part of speech that reveals the emotions of the speaker. Interjections reveals the emotions of the speaker: sadness, happiness, okay, excitement of the speaker. An interjection is a word or phrase that expresses emotions. It interrupts or interjects the general flow of writing. Any word or words may be used as an interjections. Okay, so see, interjection is a part of speech that shows us the emotions of the speaker. Is the speaker is in happy mood? Is it he is in exciting mood? Okay, he is in sad mood. And interjection is a word or phrase that express the emotions, and it is a word or words may be used as an interjection. That is see some common examples of the interjections. Okay, hey, hey, it is a interjection which shows the happiness. Okay, hooray, it is also shows the happiness. Okay, hey, hooray, yes, ooh, sure, alas, yum, ouch, oops, yahoo, shh, yuck, wow, okay, shh. These all are the interjections. These all are the common examples of the interjections. Okay. Now see, a comma or an exclamation mark is used to separate an interjection from the rest of the sentence. Okay, which comma or exclamation mark, comma or exclamation mark is used to separate an interjection from the rest of the sentence, and use an exclamation mark at the end of the interjections that shows very strong emotions. See, use an inter exclamation marks at the end of the interjection that shows very strong emotions. Okay, let us see the example over here. X. The bugs are scary. Okay. See here where we use the exclamation mark after the exclamatory word X. Okay. See here, these bugs are scary. Okay. So what was our rule? That a comma or exclamation mark is used to separate an interjection from the rest of the sentence. Okay. So here this is the exclamatory word and this is the remaining sentence. Okay, so we separate the sentence by using the exclamatory mark. Okay, see here we use the exclamatory mark and we separate sentence. Okay, now see, use a comma after a mild interjection. See example, sure, we will do it. So it is a mild expressions, mild emotions. Okay, sure, we will do it. So when you are going to use mild interjections, so at that time you will put comma. Okay, and when you have to show strong emotions, at the time you will put question mark. Now see, the following are some common interjections. See here we will learn some interjections, their usage and their example. Okay, so first one is hey. Okay, so hey we used to get someone's attention or to show surprise. Okay, hey, this interjection, this expression we use to get someone's attention. Okay, or to show surprise. Let us see the example. Hey, what are you doing here? Okay, hey, what are you doing here? Hey, what are you doing here? So this is the example of the interjection hey, which shows us surprise. Okay, hey, what are you doing here? Now see X. Okay, it is show the fear. This is the interjection which shows the fear. See the example X. The spider are scary. Okay, so here that X is showing the fear. Okay, now see yum. It shows the taste. Okay, is used to show that something is very delicious. Okay, you sometimes you use that word yummy yummy. Okay, so yum, the cake, this cake melts in the mouth, mean this cake is very delicious. So yum we use to show that something is very tasty, something is very delicious. Let us see the example. Yum, this cake melts in the mouth. Okay, now see next one. Oops. Use, it is used when you do something by mistakenly. Okay, where see sometimes if you do something by mistakenly, so at the time suddenly you just uttered the word oops. Okay, sorry. So see here example, oops, drop the sandwich. Okay, oops, drop the sandwich. Now see next one, ouch. Okay, see here, ouch, it is used to express hurt. Okay, now ouch, the shoes are too tight. So this is the common interjections and their usage and the examples. So students, now we are moving on question tags. Okay, so what is question tag? See, question tags are the short questions that we put at the end of a statement. They are more common in spoken than written English. There are some rules to be followed while using question tags. Okay, so what is question tag? It is a short question which we put at the end of the sentence or at the end of the statements. Okay, but when we commonly we use question tag while speaking, not in written. Okay, so see, it is a short question which we use at the end of the statements. Let us see some example and some rules to be followed while using the question tags. Okay, so if the main part of the sentence is positive, okay, means the sentence is positive, at the time question tag you have to use negative. See, sentence positive, question tag negative. Sentence negative, question tag is positive. It is a very important rule. Okay, positive sentence, negative question tag. Negative sentence, positive question tag. Okay, so see first example. He is a doctor. See, he is a doctor, isn't he? And question mark. So see students, he is a doctor. It is a main part of the sentence. Okay, and it is positive. Okay, so which question mark, which question tag we will use here? We will use negative question tag. Okay, because main sentence is positive. So isn't he? Okay, so which question tag we will use? Isn't he? But see, when we are going to write sentence at the time, we will not put full stop. Okay, we will put comma, then we will put question tag, and after that question mark. Okay, now see second example over here. Here main part of the sentence is negative and question tag is a positive. Okay, you have not met him, have you? See here, you have not met him. Okay, haven't means have not, so it is a negative sentence. You have not met him. So which question tag we will use here? Positive question tag we will use here. So we how we will write that? Have you, and after that question mark. Okay, so this is the rule that when the main part of the sentence is positive, you will use question tag negative. When main part of the sentence is negative, you will use question tag positive. See, positive sentence, negative question tag. Negative sentence, positive question tag. Okay. Now see, the question tag uses the same verb. The question tag uses the same verb as the main part of the sentence. If there is an auxiliary verb, then the question tag is made with the auxiliary verb. See, question tag uses the same verb as the main part of the sentence. Whatever verb is present in the main part of the sentence, see the example over here. He is a doctor. Is verb is here. Okay. You have not met him. Have verb is here. Okay, this is not working, is work is here. Okay, so whatever verb is present in the main part of the sentence, that you will use for the question tag. Okay, but see, if there is an auxiliary verb, then the question tag is made with the auxiliary verb. Okay, so So I hope you understood, students. Here, question tag uses the same verb as main part of the sentence. Okay, and if there is auxiliary verb, then you will use the auxiliary verb as a question mark. Okay, question tag. Okay. Now see, next rule. If the main part of the sentence doesn't have an auxiliary verb, see here, there are auxiliary verbs are present here. Okay, is, have, is. Okay, so auxiliary verbs are present here, but the sentence where isn't have the auxiliary verb. Okay, see here. If the main part of the sentence doesn't have the auxiliary verb, the question tag uses the appropriate forms of do. Okay, so but it is also depending on the subject. Okay, so see here, when there is no auxiliary verb is present in the main sentence, see the sentence over here, she loves cricket. Here there is no auxiliary verb, means am, is, are, was, were. uh, have form is not available here. Okay, so at the time we have to use appropriate form of do as a question tag. Okay, she loves cricket. See, the sentence is in simple present tense. Loves is used here. Okay, means main verb plus s. Okay, so see here, we will use do form of do. Do, does. Do or does. Okay, so you know that this is do, does, and did. This is the forms of do, but here we will not use did because the sentence is in present tense. Okay, so now do and does. Why here use does? Because who is pronoun, which is the pronoun? Pronoun is third person. So when there is a third person pronoun, at the time we always use does. Okay, with he, she, and it we always use does. That's why we will not use here do. Okay, she loves cricket, doesn't she? And here see, the sentence is positive. That's why we use here question tag negative. So doesn't she? And after that question mark we use here. Okay. Now see next rule of the question tag. When the verb is in main statement is in the simple present tense, form a question tag with don't or doesn't for positive statement. Okay. So see already I explained you here they cook well, don't they? So here why we do not use does here, because you know that when we use does, we use does with the third person pronoun, okay, with he, she and it. So here we will use don't. They cook well, don't they? So with they we always use do. So here also we use do, and the main sentence is in the positive form. So that's why we will use negative question mark. So see this rule, when the verb in the main statement is the simple present tense, they cook well. It is the simple present tense. Form a question tag with a don't or doesn't for a positive statement. Okay. Now next, when the verb in the main statement is in simple past tense, form a question tag with didn't for positive statement. Okay. See here, this is the main statement. They played well. They played well. Here it is the second form, then subject plus V2 plus object. Okay, so this is the this sentence is in simple past tense. Okay, so that's why we will use past form of do for making the question tag. So which is the past form of do? That is did. So here we will use didn't they. So here didn't why we use, because this sentence is in simple past tense and also positive sentence. So when the main statement is positive, the question mark we have to use negative. So the statement is in simple past tense, that's why we will use here did and not. Okay, so they played well, didn't they? Now students, see, in short I am going to explain you. See first, if there is a if main statement is in simple present tense, okay, so at the time we will put question tag don't or doesn't for the positive statement. Okay, for don't or doesn't, and you know that where we use do and where we use does, and when this statement is in simple past tense we will add question mark didn't. Okay, did or didn't for the positive and did for the negative statement. Now about the modal auxiliary. Okay, so if there is a modal verb in the main part of the sentence, the question tag uses the same modal verb. Okay, so which modal verb we will use here in the main part of sentence, that will only we will use for the question tag. Okay, see, let us see the example over here. You won't tell anyone. You won't tell anyone, will you? So here which auxiliary, which modal verb is used here in main part of the sentence? Will not. Okay, it is a short form of will not, that is won't. Okay, you won't tell anyone, will you? So the sentence is in negative form, that's why we add here question tag which is positive. Okay, so here modal verb is will not, that's why we make question tag will you. Okay, so now next one is the question tag for I am is aren't I. Okay, we never write amn't I. We never write. See here. Okay, if the sentence which is start from I am. Okay, so while making the question tag, we never write amn't I. Yes, instead of am we use are. Okay, so aren't I is the question tag which we use with the sentence which start from I am. Okay, so this is very important, students. See, when there is modal verb in the sentence, then you will use the question tag which is start from the modal verb. Okay, and when the sentence which start from I am, at the time you will use question tag aren't I. Okay, which one? Aren't I. Aren't I means what? Are not I. So see, I am wise. See the sentence, see the example. I am wise. Sentence start with I am. So here we will add question tag aren't I. And after that question mark. Okay. Similarly, the question tag for letters is shall we. Okay. So when the sentence start with letters, let us play. Okay. Let's play. Okay. So when the sentence start with the let's, at the time you will use question tag shall we. Okay, it's very important, students. These both points are very important. When the sentence start with I am, so you will add question tag aren't I. And when sentence start with let's, okay, so at the time you will add question tag shall we. Okay, so here we have learned about the question tag. Okay, in short I am going to explain you what is question tag. It is a short question which we ask at the end of the sentence. Okay, at the end of the statement. So there are some rules for the question tags, but see, before that I have to explain you again. When we are going to write the question tag, at the time when main statement end, after that we need to put comma. Okay, then question tag and then question mark. Okay, so it's a form how to write the question tag. Okay, main statement, then comma, then question tag and then question mark. Okay, now see here, in short I'm going to explain you all the rules here. When this statement is positive, when the main statement is positive, question mark should be negative. When main statement is negative, question mark should be positive. Okay, when there is auxiliary verbs are present in the sentence, then we will make question tag by using same auxiliary verb which is present in the sentence. Okay, when there are no auxiliary verb is used in sentence, and the sentence is in the simple present tense or in the simple past tense, at the time we have to use the appropriate form of do. Okay, so you know that which are the forms of do, does and did. So did we use for the simple past tense. Okay, and does we use with the singular third person singular pronoun, and do we use with I, then I, we, you, and with they. Okay, so here you have to use do. Okay, now see about the model auxiliary. So when model verb is used in the sentence, will, shall, at the time you have to use same model verb. And when statement start with I am, at the time you have to use question tag aren't I. And when statement start with let's, at the time you have to use question tag shall we. Okay, student. So this is all about the